Hello, thank you so much for joining us for another edition of McAllen Update. I'm Mary Avila.
And I'm Roy Cantu, and we begin with the latest developments related to coronavirus. Hidalgo County continues to be a hotspot here in Texas. Right now, the county is reporting more than 16,000 people have tested positive, almost 900 have been hospitalized, and more than 500 have died due to COVID-19. Governor Greg Abbott met with local leaders late July and chose the McAllen Convention Center as a facility to house COVID patients. Details regarding how many patients and from where they will be transferred to here is still being worked out. The governor is requiring residents to wear face coverings while out in public, continue to follow social distancing, and wash their hands.
Well, COVID isn't the only problem the city is facing. Hurricane Hannah barreled through our area, causing major damage. The Category 1 hurricane changed courses in the Gulf and headed towards the valley in late July. It brought plenty of rain, leaving terrible flooding all across the area. The city saw over 11 inches of rain and forced emergency crews to conduct water rescues. Many citizens also reported down power lines, plus wind and water damage to their homes. The National Weather Service recommends you have an emergency plan in place. Remember, hurricane season is here until November 30th.
So the forecast is for 13 to 19 named storms, 6 to 10 hurricanes, and 3 to 6 majors, or 111 mile per hour wind or greater. So that's just the baseline of that.
Don't forget to register for the City of McAllen's Code Red system to get instant emergency messaging in case of a natural disaster. You can register your phone number at mcallen.net.
The city is actively working on multiple drainage projects to address some of the flooding concerns. The projects were funded back in 2018 thanks to a bond voted on by citizens. These projects include the Kennedy Avenue drainage and Westway Heights drainage that will provide some relief when finished. Several intersection improvements and road projects were approved by the bond. The Bicentennial Boulevard is on schedule moving north from Trenton to State Highway 107. Dove at 41st and Benson, Kennedy Avenue roadway, and drainage improvements from Benson Road to Ware Road. For more information about drainage and road construction projects, please visit our website at mcallen.net.
And don't forget, if you need assistance with debris pickup or just have a question regarding your neighborhood as a result of Hurricane Hannah, please call 311. This is the city's information center for any questions or concerns you may have.
Speaking of 311, the service has gone mobile. It has updated features that include more user-friendly interface, improved internal communication with departments and staff, and added streaming of our channel, MCN 1300, on your smart device. This new mobile app will make it easier to submit requests and provide better feedback to users. You can also continue to dial 311 inside city limits or 681-3111 outside of the area. Hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. As always, for emergencies, please call 911.
Our community is still grieving the loss of 2 McAllen police officers who were tragically gunned down. Here's a look at how these 2 fallen heroes were honored.
With fears of the virus severely affecting the U.S. blood supply, hospitals across the country are struggling to avoid a shortage. Right now, with schools and some business shutdowns, many anticipated blood drives are no longer available. To help, the city partnered with Vitalant to host a week-long blood drive from August 3rd to the 7th for employees to help donate. Blood donations are always critical, but especially now during this pandemic, according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Giving blood is completely safe. For more information, please call 311.
And don't forget to do your part and fill out the 2020 census. At this time, the COVID-19 pandemic is forcing some to stay at home, making it the perfect opportunity to respond either by phone or online. So far, about 55% of households in McAllen have been counted. Now, the city is encouraging everyone to fill out the census as federal money for roads and schools comes from this count. It also funds important services such as transportation and medical institutions. If you haven't done your census, please visit 2020census.gov for more information. Remember, you have until October 31st.
If you're on the market for a new home, McAllen residential building inspections are going virtual. As part of the city's e-services and to protect the public's health and safety, the building department is now conducting live remote video inspections. It requires customers to use a minimum of 4G device for inspectors to remotely view the job site using either FaceTime or Google Duo. The RVI program, however, is entirely optional. You can still request in-field inspections. Customers can schedule an appointment by calling 681-1328 or through the City of McAllen online permit portal via email, onlinepermits@mcallen.net.
It's a three-peat for the McAllen community. For the third year in a row, the city won its It's Time Texas Community Challenge, thanks in part to the dozens of community events McAllen held in 2 months. The challenge required residents to log their exercise and good eating habits.
We had walked with the mayor early morning, so it was nice and cool, and we had some participants did voluntary exercise and yoga and all those other things, so it was a lot of fun.
Mayor Jim Darling wants to thank the community for their support, including the McAllen Independent School District, which had teachers, coaches, and staff join in the competition.
And finally, we leave you with these photos from the memorial services for McAllen PD Fallen Heroes.
And that's going to do it for us here. Thank you so much for watching. For the City of McAllen, I'm Mary Avila.
And I'm Roy Cantu.